This is your sports TV station in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
No, you're looking at Al Ivy, one of our two officials with the basketball. He's ready to put it in the air. It's 8th grade boys basketball. On the floor is the Southview 8th graders with Coach Hopewell with a 1-6 record. Coming out to join them with Coach Hall is going to be the team in the white jerseys, and that's the home team, the Longfellow Titans. Jumping center, Darrell Smalls Jr. He is out there with Kazan Brown. Also on the floor, Demetrius Hawthorne, as well as William Jones, and the 5th young man for Longfellow's Aiden Wasaki. Starting for Southview, Caleb Lamardo, Nehemiah Gardner, Zion Moore, Weston Williams, and Elijah Gonzalez. So Mr. Al Ivy puts the ball in the air, and we are underway. 8th grade boys basketball from Longfellow Middle School. Alongside Joe Bach, my name's Rob Polinsky. Glad you could join us for this 8th grade game. The pass inside as they tried to get it to Zion Moore was knocked out of bounds. So Zion to inbound. We play 4 6-minute quarters in 8th grade. Zion trying to get it in. Took a little while, did so. The floater goes up off the rim. Missing that was Lamardo. And they fight for the rebound. Jump ball. Alternating possession goes to Longfellow. And William Jones will get it into Kazan Brown. Brown into the forecourt. Brown for Longfellow. Now he'll go cross court to William Jones. Jones being harassed. They almost got a steal, but he got it over to Brown. Left elbow jumper. Good, and he was fouled.
Wow.
So the first points of the day belong to Brown for Longfellow. He has 2. He'll look for 3 at the free throw line. Brown's free throw is no good off the rim. Running down the rebound is going to be Zion Moore. Take it. Yeah, Darrell Smalls Jr. comes out of there with it for Longfellow. So Longfellow with the ball and a 2-point lead as we're just underway. Dribbling down, nobody picks him up, so he'll take it. Missing it off the back of the rim that time was Brown. And for Southview getting that rebound, he's Elijah Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets it to Nehemiah Gardner, and Gardner will get called for going ups and downs. That doggone gravity, Joe. When you jump up, you got to come down, right?
Yeah.
It almost isn't fair. Brown has it. Brown on the left side to Jones, and we're going to get a whistle. And the foul. Offensive foul, so Southview's going to get it. Bringing it into the forecourt is Gardner. Gardner top of the key, played catch with Gonzalez, and he got it back. Now right back over to Gonzalez. Gardner, top of the circle, trying to dribble in, put it up. Yes, and a foul.
Wow.
Nice strong move to the basket. Nehemiah Gardner, his first 2.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little fact. When these two teams played the first time around, Longfellow had a 20-point lead late in the second quarter. They had an 18-point lead at the half. Then Southview went on a 20-0 run, tied the game late, only to lose it in the waning moments of the fourth quarter. So it was a fierce comeback. So hopefully we'll see some of that today.
Gardner missed the free throw, gets it back, puts it up. No, but he was forced. He'll be at the line for 2. Now that I found it, I can let you know that Nehemiah Gardner's favorite subject is math. Favorite teacher is Mrs. Engel. Favorite player, Kevin Durant. Favorite food is pizza, and his favorite sport, this might be the first one today, Joe. His favorite sport is actually basketball. Got a lot of guys that like football.
I think you're right.
The free throw line, missed that one. We're still tied at 2 with 4:15 to go in the first quarter. 8th grade boys basketball from Longfellow Middle School. And missed both of them. And coming down with a rebound is William Jones. He'll get it to Brown. Brown into the forecourt. Brown to Wasaki. Wasaki with the basketball. Wasaki driving, baseline, lays it up and in. Nice move to the basket, Aiden Wasaki. His first 2 points of the game. 4-2 Longfellow. Southview comes the other end, throwing it up, missing it. Offensive rebound back up. Missing that was Weston Williams, and we're going to get a whistle and a jump ball. Alternating possession arrow, it will be Southview to inbound. And triggering the offense will be Zion Moore. Moore looking, he's lobbed it up top, loose on the floor, and it's going to be picked up now by Gardner. Gardner back outside to Zion Moore. Moore hands it off to Gardner. Gardner with the basketball, goes to Moore. Moore inside the foul line, Moore, baseline right. Back up top to Gardner. Gardner fell down, but he got the basketball over to his teammate Zion Moore before he did. So they keep possession. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Kick it outside. We get a whistle, and are we getting a timeout here, maybe? Yeah, I think we do have a timeout. Timeout is called for. That would be Coach Hall, the 8th grade coach, calling that. I'm looking at this correctly. Well, we've got a minute. Let's tell you about Operation Share the Warmth, and that's supporting and serving all of Lorain County. Free warm winter clothing for all children. Return completed applications ASAP. Learn more and download the application packet at lorainschools.org/Operation Share. Operation Share the Warmth is a federally funded program through an agreement with Lorain County Commissioners, Lorain County Department of Job and Family Services, and of course the Lorain City Schools. Good start to this game, Joe. 3:11 to go first quarter, 4-2. Longfellow with a lead over Southview. The inbound is knocked out of bounds. They'll try it again. Varsity level for the boys and girls tournament basketball right around the corner. Girls have drawn Akron Firestone for a home game on February 11th. And a few weeks down the road, Lorain's going to travel to Wadsworth to take on the Grizzlies. Joe, I've been to Wadsworth for football, but it's been a long time, but never been in the Wadsworth Gymnasium.
I don't think I have been either.
Now, back in the day, they had one heck of a girls program. And we're going to get an over and back violation. So this will give the ball back to Longfellow.
You say way back in the day, how far back are we talking?
You know, 5-10 years. You know, they had some really good girls basketball teams. I tell you what, one year in wrestling, they defeated St. Ed's in the state dual tournament to win a state championship. They've got a great wrestling program tradition. Football's been solid over the years. Bounce pass ahead, laying it up, around rim, and it went in. And with that shot, making the basket for Southview is going to be Abrion Wright. His first 2, and we're tied at 4. Get a whistle, we're going to get a foul. And it's going to be Caleb Lamardo who's whistled for the foul. Lamardo comes out, and checking in is Martin Rosa for the first time. Brown dribbling around, gets through the defense, scoops it up, and he scores. Nice move.
Wow.
Kazan Brown, he's got 4.
Very impressive at this level.
What can Brown do for you?
Yeah,
well, he just
got
did
a
2
bucket.
for his team. That's right. Longfellow leads 6-4. And we're going to get a whistle and a traveling violation, says Al Ivy. And that traveling violation, and Southview gives the ball back to Longfellow with exactly 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Brown has it. Brown gets it inside to Smalls. Smalls is fouled. He's going to shoot 2. Darrell Smalls Jr. His favorite subject is math. His favorite athlete, Michael Jordan. The extracurricular activity, he likes to spend family time. And Joe, this is one you don't hear every day. What's his future goal? What would he like to be? I'll even give you a hint. It's a 2-word name and it begins with a Z.
Zookeeper.
You got it. How the heck did you get that?
I don't know. Watch a lot of Wheel of Fortune.
That's pretty good, Joe. Smalls Jr. with his first point.
That's interesting.
It really is. 7-4.
Must like animals?
You know, I forgot. You handed these to me. Something tells me maybe I'm teasing you.
I didn't look at them.
And driving in, they put it up. It's no good. Offensive rebound as they get it, but then Brown ran it down for Longfellow. Longfellow with the ball, 3-point lead, 90 seconds remain first quarter. Brown into the front court. Rosa had him defensively. Brown dribbles it back out. Got it inside, nicely done. Putting it up, no, but a foul for Demetrius Hawthorne. Demetrius Hawthorne, his favorite subject is science. Favorite athlete, Michael Vick. Extracurricular activity that he likes is baseball, and he would like to be an X-ray technician. Free throw was up and in. Joe, I don't remember if anybody asked me what I wanted to be in 7th or 8th grade, but I'm telling you, these are impressive things, these young guys. I don't think I would have said mechanic or doctor or barber or X-ray tech or zookeeper like some of these young folks have said today. Hawthorne
radio personality, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think game show host is what I told him. With the basketball into the front court. With the basketball for Southview is Lamardo. Lamardo put it up and he scores. Caleb Lamardo with his first 2. 9-6. Get it to Wasaki. Wasaki, a right side 3-ball off the back of the rim, and it will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Longfellow.
58 seconds here left in the first quarter.
As we get set for Hawthorne to inbound as Al Ivy gives him the basketball. Hawthorne looking, and he'll get it to Wasaki. Wasaki back for Hawthorne, and it's out of bounds. So Southview will get it back. They trail by 3. Final minute of the first quarter. Nehemiah Gardner with 2 points with the basketball. Gardner, nice pass inside, and the turnaround shot is no good. Missing that was Lamardo. And coming out of there with a rebound is Brown for Longfellow. Quickly into the front court. Races out. He kicks it off on the left side. Now they'll get it back to Brown for a corner 3-ball. Around the rim, and it fell off. Battle for the rebound goes to Southview. And with that basketball is Zion Moore. He'll get it to Gardner. Gardner with a pass on the left wing for Gonzalez. Back top of the key 3. Gardner launched it, missed it. Brown again with it. 10 seconds to go. Had it knocked away from behind. Stolen. Outlet on the drive. Laying it up. No good. Nice defense there. Darryl Smalls Jr. And that'll do it for the first quarter. We've played 1 quarter. Our score is Longfellow 9, Southview 6. And you're watching 8th grade basketball. We'll be back with the second quarter, 8th grade boys basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorraine City Schools Television.
Ohio State is saving lives every day.
This is Ohio State.
We're the economic engine of the state. A major employer.
Over 60,000 students. We're on the forefront of cancer research. An educational core of Ohio.
Impacting tens of thousands daily.
Our alumni organization is nearly 500,000 worldwide.
This is Ohio State.
This is Ohio State.
Ohio State.
This is the Ohio State University.
Start of the second quarter, 9-6, Longfellow up by 3. We've got an immediate shot. Missing that for Longfellow. Just coming into the game was Leonard McCall. Gets it back up top. Jumper goes up. It's no good. And it's out of bounds to who? Southview basketball. Inbounding for Southview is Elijah Gonzalez. Zion Moore is out there. Nehemiah Gardner. Also on the floor is Jazir Cannon. He's in for the first time. And with it is Caleb Lamardo. Lamardo had 2 in the first quarter, missed the shot. And Brown had a rebound and got knocked out of bounds. It'll be Longfellow basketball. So it is Brown, also Smalls Jr. Inbounding was William Rudolph into the game for the first time. Joining him out there is Leonard McCall and also William Jones. Those are the 5 for Longfellow. The 3 ball is up and in, and Leonard McCall.
That was nothing but net.
It was, and that makes it 12-6. They've doubled them up. Biggest lead of the day for Longfellow. Going for the steal and getting it is Brown. Loose on the floor. Smalls Jr. right back to Brown. Gets it ahead to McCall. McCall, nice behind the back pass, but it's stolen away. And running down the ball, William Jones got a steal. Joe, these kids are hustling out here.
Yeah, they are.
And we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout for Coach Hall. His team leads 12-6, 4:57 to go in the first half. Lorraine City Schools wants to remind you that, did you know, between 2012 and 2016, Lorraine students who scored in the highest 3 categories of state testing, what did they have in common? Well, they missed an average of fewer than 8 days per year. Our students who scored in the lowest 2 categories missed an average of 11 days per year. It really is that simple. Tighten up. Attendance. You belong here. Attendance counts every day. That message, reminder, brought to you by Lorraine City Schools. So again, if you want to score high, just come more than you miss. They missed fewer than 8 days.
Get to school.
Yeah. Into the forecourt comes Lorraine, or I should say Longfellow. They're both from Lorraine. Longfellow has it, and Southview with the steal. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul as Elijah Gonzalez had the basketball on the steal, and then he was fouled. We're at Longfellow Middle School on the east side of Lorraine. Rob Polinsky, Joe Bach, WLCS TV 20. Glad you could join us for 8th grade middle school basketball. Driving in, loose on the floor, they battle for it. We're going to get a rebound, or we're going to get a jump ball as the 2 teams wrestle for the ball.
Yeah, if you haven't, if you're tuning into this game and you haven't checked out the 7th grade game, check out that one. It's very heated contest, great matchup, and that's on our YouTube channel as well.
Brown inside the 3-point line, puts it up, missed it, and that rebound falls in the hands of Nehemiah Gardner for Southview. Gardner will get it to Zion Moore. Moore cross-court, dangerous pass. Gets it to Gardner, right back to Moore. Moore outside the 3-point line. Moore with it. Moore. Triple teamed, in trouble. He fell, and we're going to get a timeout. So a timeout for Southview as Coach Hopewell saw that his player was in trouble, took the timeout.
I think that's a second.
I know Coach Hall was taking a couple. Martin Rosa was in the game a little bit earlier for Southview. We'll tell you about Martin Rosa. His favorite subject is math. Favorite teacher is Mrs. Engel. Favorite athlete, Kyrie Irving. His favorite sport is basketball.
All right.
And Joe, this is a new one for me. Maybe you can help me. His favorite food is crab ragout.
Ooh, that's very good. It's those breaded things that are like stars and they have like cheese in them.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, when you bring me up here to do this and it's dinner hour, they're in anything that doesn't sound good.
Chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, right. You have me read these kids' favorite foods. I'm like, yeah, give me one of those. There's a 3-point field goal by Gardner. He missed it. And on the rebound, we're going to get a foul, and it will be Longfellow to inbound, leading 12-6, 4:19 to go in the second quarter. So far in the second quarter, Longfellow has outscored Southview 3-0. Brown with 4 points gets it into the forecourt to McCall. He'll take another long one. He'll miss that one. Made one earlier. And the rebound is in the hands of Zion Moore. Moore is going to hand that basketball off to Nehemiah Gardner. Gardner, we're going to get a blocking foul. So I believe Gardner will shoot 2. Let's see if he was in the act of shooting or not. And the foul
2 shots.
Was going to go to William Jones. He does get 2 shots. Thank you, Joe. Thought that would be the case. So Nehemiah Gardner has 2. He'll try to add to that. Free throw is good. Nehemiah Gardner now with 3 points. Gardner again, missed that one. They wrestle for the rebound, and it comes out to Leonard McCall. McCall to Brown. Brown across midcourt. Nice pass inside, but it's knocked away. Now it comes back out to Brown. Gets it to McCall. Instead of shooting, he'll dump it in to Smalls. Smalls put it up, no. And he was fouled, he'll shoot 2. Darryl Smalls Jr. has 1 point on the game. We'll go right back to the free throw line.
Boy, fouls adding up quickly here in the second quarter.
.339 to go in the first half. Free throw up, back of the rim, no good. Smalls Jr. again, puts it up and in. He's got 2. 13-7. Gardner in the backcourt. Gardner against the pressure. Gets his pass ahead to Zion Moore. Moore will outlet it here to Lamardo. Lamardo put it up, no good. Rebound, Brown. Lost control, out of bounds to Longfellow. 13-7 Longfellow with 3:20 to go in the first half. Brown on the left side, and we get a whistle and traveling violation on William Rudolph. Pressure in the backcourt. Southview breaks the press. They get it ahead. Lamardo with the shot. Back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. Jumper goes up. That's an air ball long. And coming out of there with it is Leonard McCall. And right now, Southview just ice cold. They have not scored in the quarter. They trail 13-7. 2:45 to go in the half. Rudolph lays it up and in. And let me correct myself. That was Kazan Brown. He's got 6. 15-7. Southview with some difficulty against the press. Now breaking that press against Lamardo. Gets the basketball in the corner to try to do a give and go to back to Lamardo when it was stolen away. William Rudolph with the basketball for Longfellow, and he traveled. Tried to skid to a stop, and he started to skid, but he didn't stop. Get a whistle and a substitution coming in. Rudolph will come out. And coming back into the basketball game is Orion Shepard. Double team, trouble, and we got a whistle and what? It's going to be out of bounds to Longfellow. Nope, to Southview.
Nope, you were right the first time.
I was right the first time. I thought he pointed that way, then I saw a kid from blue try to inbound it. So it is Longfellow to inbound. Gonna throw it into the backcourt. That's going to be stolen away. On the drive, laying it up and in.
Oh, nice.
And that is going to be Abrian Wright. He's got 4. So Abrian Wright makes it 15-9.
Much needed bucket there.
It was. You're exactly right. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. The pass is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Longfellow basketball.
Yep,
no,
Southview.
Well, what am I, 0 for 2?
I'm not counting.
Brown gets the steal.
But you are correct.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Exactly. Gets it into McCall. Over to Brown. Brown put it up. I think it was partially blocked, and we get a whistle, and we'll wait and see what Al Ivy says. Jump ball. And the possession arrow, they're going to give that basketball to Southview. And coming into the basketball game for Longfellow was William Rudolph. 90 seconds to play in the half. They'll get it ahead. They push it up. And dribbling into the front court. We get a whistle and a double dribble.
Yeah.
As Caleb Lamardo got it into the front court.
Had a little trouble controlling it.
Yes, he did. And that turnover will give it back to Longfellow, who leads by 6. Minute 20 to go. And the pass to McCall. He'll put it up around the rim, and it went in. Leonard McCall with 5. 17-9. Brown got the steal. Brown into the forecourt. Laying it up, and no good. Under a minute to play in the half. Long outlet, and they throw it too far. Brown tried to save it from going out of bounds, but he'll throw it away, and it will be Southview basketball.
Yeah, big possession here for Southview.
Yeah, they need some points here, and Abrion Wright, who has 4 points, will inbound. 50 seconds to play in the half. Southview with the ball trails by 8. Dribbling in, the shot goes up, around rim and off, no good by Gardner. And getting the rebound is William Jones. They kick it outside, the 3 ball off the side of the basket. Southview gets the rebound. Pass on the right wing. Shooting it, and glass and rim missing it. Offensive rebound. On the rebound is Zion Moore. Shot goes up, it's around rim and in, and putting that in is Elijah Gonzalez, his first 2 of the game. 17-11 with 10 seconds to go. They get it over here into the forecourt. William Rudolph to McCall, to Smalls Jr., turnaround, no good. So a nice end of the first half, and our score at halftime, it is Longfellow 17, Southview 11. We'll be back with the second half action after this timeout. You've been watching 8th grade boys basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
What kind of Titans are we? This is a question we have to ask ourselves every day as we walk these halls. In Lorain City Schools, we are passionate about kindness. We believe one simple act of kindness can start the movement that changes the world around us. As a school, our positive behavioral intervention and support approach, or for short, PBIS, model is rooted in kindness. Our goal as a school is to increase our students and staff's kindness to self, kindness to others, and kindness to our environments. When we increase kindness in our school, we will decrease the behaviors that interfere with the positive environments we want in every school in our district. Let's see what that looks like in our buildings. The expectation of kindness in our schools starts the moment you begin your day. Upon entering classrooms, it is important that we remember to be on time, be prepared and have technology and supplies ready, be engaged and maintain a clean classroom. Our Titan expectation to be kind to self, kind of others, and kind to our environment extends to the hallways, in our restrooms, in the main office, in the cafeteria, and on school transportation. Our staff will be here to model, teach, and reward positive behaviors with the goal of creating a school culture of kindness. That's because the common expectations are designed to be the standard in every classroom and every school in Lorain City Schools. Titans, we know you can do this. Let's show the world what kind of Titans we are.
Yeah.
Third quarter beginning of 8th grade boys basketball. In the white uniforms with the basketball is Longfellow on defense, and the blue is Southview. And Longfellow has a 17-11 lead at intermission. Quickly shooting a three and hitting it is Darrell Smalls Jr. Give him 5 points and his team leads 20-11. A 3-point field goal 10 seconds into the third quarter. So just as Southview was inching a little closer, Longfellow extends the lead. Floater goes up, no good. Smalls Jr. fighting for the rebound, and he got it. Then he lost control of it, and it comes out, and the jumper goes up, and missing that is Nehemiah Gardner. So 20-11, Longfellow with the lead, and dribbling is Kazan Brown. They led 9-6 after one, and they outscored Southview 8-5 in the second quarter. Putting up the three-pointer is Wasaki, missed it. Rebound no good, and hauling in the rebound is Zion Moore for Southview. Moore to Gardner. Gardner splits the defense, puts it up off the rim a couple of times, did everything but go in. Got his own rebound, but then he lost control, and it was stolen away by William Jones. William Jones with a nice steal. Jones, favorite athlete, Lamar Jackson, favorite extracurricular activity is video games, and he wants to be a mechanic. His favorite subject is math. It's a little bit about William Jones. Thanks to all these young men for giving us some information on him. I know that's part of the favorite part of the broadcast for Joe and I, to tell you what some of these young folks want to do as they become adults.
Yeah, it's always interesting.
Kazan Brown will shoot two. He had 6 points in the first half. Line left. Missed it. Subbing in for Southview, Abrion Wright. He scored 4 points in the first half. Brown trying to make 1 out of 2. Missed it. Rebound Zion Moore. He'll hand it off to Nehemiah Gardner. Gardner looking. Pass on the left side. Jumper goes up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Coming out of there with it is Brown for Longfellow. Pass ahead to William Jones. Back to Brown. Brown to Wasaki. Wasaki goes inside. With it is Hawthorne. Back out to Wasaki. He'll take it and make it. Wasaki with 5. So a couple of big threes to begin the third quarter for Longfellow. They lead 23-11.
6-0 quarter so far.
Yes, it is on 2 3 balls. Gardner into the lane. A wraparound pass that went off the hand of his intended target. He tried to get that basketball to Jazir Cannon. And it's out of bounds. And we're going to have an inbound here for Longfellow. With just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, they lead 23-11. With the basketball, they bring it into the front court. Hawthorne into Smalls Jr. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound is Caleb Lamardo. Lamardo for Southview. Boy, he was tripped up, and it's going to be out of bounds to Southview. Glad to see he bounced right up, Joe. On the inbounds. They get it ahead, and they're dribbling around with the basketball. And putting the shot up, glass rim missing, was Zion Moore. And with 3:20 to go in the third quarter, Longfellow with a 23-11 lead. Hawthorne with the basketball, got it to Smalls, a corner three, got another one. 2 threes in the quarter for Smalls. 9 points on 3 threes in the quarter for Longfellow. Turnover in the back court. Longfellow will get the ball. Substitution coming in for Southview. Or we're going to get a timeout for Southview.
Yeah, that lead is ballooned to 15.
3:08 to go in the third. It's 26-11. A 9-0 run, Joe, on 3 threes in the third for Longfellow. A heck of a start for them. We want to tell you about the system of care, the wraparound system of care. It's help for students and families, and that means anybody having problems with substance abuse, parenting groups, home visits, social and child welfare services, youth and family education. You can get all this kind of help if you call 440-830-HELP. That's 440-830-4357. If you need the website, it's lorainschools.org/help. Safety motto: if you see something, say something. Share safety concerns with any school employee or adult. Call Safer Schools Ohio hotline at 844-SAFER-OH. That's 844-723-3764. Text the Lorain Police tip line 440-204-2555. Back to the action following the timeout. 3-ball goes up. It's no good, and Southview will clear it. They throw it ahead and laying it up, and that's the first points of the second half for Southview. Caleb Lamardo give him 4 in the game.
Much needed basket there.
Yes, it was. 26-13. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Smalls missed it, got it back, put it up, nobody's fouled. Caleb Lamardo, that young man who just made the field goal for Southview, says his favorite food is pizza. His favorite coach is Coach McDermott. Favorite player is Kyrie Irving, and his favorite teacher is Mrs. Howell. And we got 2 free throws for Darrell Smalls Jr. He has 8 points on the night. Line left. Give him 9 points. Joe, 7 of his 9 points are here in the third quarter.
Yeah, big third quarter for Longfellow.
27-13, 2:40 to go in the third. Coming back in for Longfellow is William Rudolph and also William Jones. Next free throw, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Southview. The outlet pass is stolen away. The shot goes up, no, but we're going to get a whistle and a foul. William Rudolph will shoot 2. So William Rudolph looks to get his name in the scorebook. He does. First point of the ball game. 28-13. Second one. Round rim and it went in. 29-13. Traveling. That pressure in the backcourt causes a travel. Longfellow will get it back. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remain in the third quarter. Rob Polinsky, Joe Bach from the Longfellow Middle School. As the team with the basketball, the Longfellow 8th graders have a 29-13 lead over their crosstown rivals from Southview. Jumper goes up, no good. Offensive rebound. Throw it back out. The jumper is up, no good by William Rudolph. And the rebound loose on the floor is picked up by Gardner for Southview. Gardner looking for a teammate. Gets the basketball. On the way to the basket, put it up, in and out, no good. The tip back up and in, Zion Moore. Zion Moore with his first 2. 29-15. Brown, left side 3-ball, missed it. Rebound comes down to Zion Moore. Moore on the drive, scooped it up and scored. So back-to-back baskets for Southview when they needed that, and Longfellow takes a timeout. With a minute 42 to go in the third, it's 29-17.
Down to 12. I mean, I think that's why Longfellow called the timeout. They don't want to shoot Southview back into the ball game.
Lorain City Schools wants to remind you, we believe and we're growing. Join our team. Open positions can be found under announcements on the homepage of our website. You can also check out lorainschools.org/HR to learn more about available positions and how to start your application. That's Lorain City Schools, we believe. We want to remind you, we're growing. Join our team. We're about set to get back underway. 8th grade boys basketball. 29-17. The home team, Longfellow, they're in white. They've got the basketball. The visitors from Southview on defense, they're in blue. They're going to go with a 2-2-1 full court press, Joe, to see if they can get some turnovers.
They cut it to 12. We'll
yes.
see if they can get closer.
Brown, though, breaks the press, lays it up, and it went in.
Coast to coast.
Yes, he did, and he's got 8. That's the downside of pressing. Sometimes you give up an easy basket. Now they get sped up. Brown got a steal. Brown into the forecourt. Brown again put it up, no good. Rebound, long outlet, and running it down to Southview, getting himself gathered up around the basket and laying it up and in. And that was a good job by Jazir Cannon to realize he had the time.
Calm and cool.
Yeah, a lot of times. Yeah, a lot of times players are in a hurry, and that shot is going to be blocked, but we're going to get a foul and a couple of free throws. And at the line will be Nehemiah Gardner. Just told you about Jazir Cannon. He was the young man who made that layup, Joe. And Jazir, favorite player is Kevin Durant. Favorite subject is math. Favorite teacher, Mrs. Engel. Favorite food, tacos. Favorite activity is basketball. It's a little bit about Cannon. Free throw was up and in.
And basketball's making some headway.
Yes. And Gardner made them both. Gardner with 5, 31-21, 10-point lead. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Brown's pass knocked out of bounds. It'll be Longfellow basketball. Inbounding, Leonard McCall. McCall on the backcourt, got it to Kazan Brown. Brown gets it back, open 3, back of the rim, no. Rebound for Southview. Quickly, Lamardo laid it up, no good. And we get a whistle on a foul. A couple of free throws coming up for Abrion Wright.
Well, you could sink these two. Actually, sink at least one, it brings it down to single digits.
Yes, sir, and 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. The press, when Southview gets a basket, they've been able to create a couple of turnovers off of it. Free throw, no good.
Let's see if we can split the pair here.
And he does not. Offensive rebound, though. The turnaround is back up. No good by Gardner. The offensive rebound back up, no good. Boy, several chances inside again. Wright put it up, missed it off the rim. Smalls Jr. with the basketball in the backcourt. His team leads by 10. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Smalls Jr. stops, right elbow shot. Going to be blocked by Abrion Wright. Gets it ahead to Gardner. Gardner laid it up, no. Got his own rebound, and he scored. Gardner with 7.
Here we go.
31-23, 5 seconds to go in the third. Loose on the floor, still loose on the floor. Out of bounds with no time. That'll do it for the third quarter. Our score, it's Longfellow 31, Southview 23. We're back with the fourth quarter after this timeout on WLCS TV 20. You're watching boys 8th grade basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorraine City Schools Television.
For a nicer day, huh?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Gonna get some big ones. Anybody want to wear a life jacket?
I'm good.
No life jacket? That's a deal breaker.
Daddy, you promised.
Daniel Stevens.
Yeah, give me one of those life jackets.
This message brought to you by the National Safe Boating Council and the women who nag you. Love you.
Fourth quarter underway, 31-23. Southview with the ball. They trail by 8. A nice flurry, but Joe, easily our highest scoring quarter of the game for each team. Longfellow outscored Southview 14-12 in that third quarter. There are some varsity games that you don't get points of 14 and 12 once in a while.
Right.
Dribbling and laying it up and in. Nice job that time of laying it in is Nehemiah Gardner. He's got 9.
Wow, it's a two-possession game.
It is, 31-25. That press has really helped out Southview. They get it to Smalls. He'll take a long 3. He'll miss it off the front of the rim. They've sped him up and they're getting the rebounds now. At the other end, Lamardo. Lamardo hooks it up over Smalls and he hit it.
Wow.
Caleb Lamardo was 6. And they've cut it to 4. And a whistle, and they're going to get a 1-and-1 as there's a foul with 5:10 to go in the game. So shooting the 1-and-1 will be Leonard McCall. He has 5 points in the game.
I think, and I could be wrong, but did Longfellow have a 16-point lead at one point?
You know, Joe, I don't keep track of that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
They had a big lead, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Individual scoring and scores at the end of the quarters. And remembering who's blue and who's white is about the extent of it for me.
I hear you.
But sometimes it does stick in your mind, big leads, but I'll be honest, I just don't remember. I thought they indicated a 1-and-1, but they did not, so that's why they inbounded. They'll inbound again here with 5 minutes to play in the basketball game. Longfellow has led most of the way, up by 4 with the ball. And Wasaki, he'll take a long one, and that's good. And boy, Wasaki with his second 3-ball of the night, 8 points overall, and that extends the lead back to 7.
That was huge.
Yes, it was, because it takes some momentum back. Abrion Wright put it up, no good. Trying to get the rebound, he gets tied up with Smalls Jr., and we get a whistle and a jump ball. And a alternating possession, it will go to Longfellow. In the backcourt, William Jones with it. Jones gets it ahead to Brown. Brown had it knocked out of bounds, and it went off of Brown, and it will be Southview basketball. Joe, while we've got a minute, we've got a really nice-sized crowd here at Longfellow for this middle school
It was
game.
a late-arriving crowd, but it's almost a full house.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Great to see the community support for these middle schoolers in the 7th grade game and now in the 8th grade game. Lamardo drove in, and he scores.
Wow.
Lamardo with a big game. He's got 8. And it's 34-29, a 2-possession game, 4:10 to go in the basketball game. You kind of get the feeling this one's coming down to the wire. Dribbling in, putting it up, no, but a foul, and William Jones will shoot 2. William Jones, favorite subject is math. Favorite athlete, Kyrie Irving. Or, I'm sorry, it's Lamar Jackson. He likes video games, and he would like to be a mechanic. That's a little bit about William Jones. Adam Wasaki, who made a couple of threes, his favorite subject is math. Free throw is good. His favorite athlete is Kyrie Irving. Favorite class is gym, and his favorite future goal is construction.
Good trade.
Yes, William Jones with 1. Tell you what, Joe, he could get a job in Elyria right now.
Yeah.
Me trying to drive around that city to do my job, unbelievable the amount of work that's being done right now. 2 points makes it 36-29. 4 minutes to go in the game. With the basketball is Southview, and they dribble in, get it ahead, shot goes up, but before the shot, we're going to get a traveling violation. Just under 4 minutes to go. 7-point lead for Longfellow. They've got the ball, dribbling against the press. They get a steal from Lamardo. Lamardo put it up, missed it. Rebound comes down to Demetrius Hawthorne, and Hawthorne traveled. Southview has gotten it as close as 4. That's as close as they've gotten. It's back to 7. Now a corner 3 is no good. Wright gets the rebound. Wright put it up, hit the rim. And Hawthorne gets the rebound for Longfellow. To Brown. Brown trying to get through the double team, and he's going to be fouled. So we're going to get a, let's see, is this a 1-and-1, Joe, or are they going to inbound?
You got to be close.
It looks like they're going to inbound the basketball.
Yeah, it does look like that.
And checking in for Southview will be Elijah Gonzalez. He comes into the basketball game with 2 points.
No, it is 1-1.
Okay. Kazan Brown with 8 points will look to add to that total with 3:34 to go in this basketball game. Brown scores.
Clutch. Yeah, those fourth quarter free throws, it's huge.
Yeah, whatever level you're talking, Joe, it is. You're a little tired. You know, legs are a little heavier than they would be in the first quarter. There tends to be more pressure. And Brown right there made 2. 38-29, 3.5 minutes to play. On the drive, it's knocked away, and let's see, it's going to stay with Southview. That was Nehemiah Gardner. On the inbounds, they get it back. Gardner for 3, and he got it. Gardner with a dozen. He's the first Southview player in double figures. 38-32. Longfellow with the ball and a 6-point lead. Hawthorne back to Wasaki, over to Brown. Brown will dribble back out by the midcourt line. Brown guarded closely. Brown to Wasaki. Wasaki fakes the 3, dribbles in, puts it up, no good. Rebound Gardner, Southview, Gardner other end. Gardner lays it up, no. Offensive rebound Lamardo. And Lamardo, we got a whistle and a foul. 2:52 to play. Gonna lob it. Getting it in with the basketball is Zion Moore. Lose control, we got a whistle.
Oh, they held ball?
Held ball, and the possession will stay with Southview.
Big possession here. Needless to say.
Yes.
2:47 left.
Yep, time becoming a bit of a factor. 38-32. Southview with the ball, trails by 6. They get it in to Zion Moore. Moore with a jumper, back of the rim, no. Rebound tipped out, and coming out of there with it is Brown. Brown with 10 points. Got it to Hawthorne, shot blocked, but a foul.
Ooh.
And that foul goes on Nehemiah Gardner. And it will be Demetrius Hawthorne at the line. Kazan Brown, his favorite subject is science, favorite athlete Darius Garland, extracurricular activity. He likes his family time, and he wants to be a doctor.
Well,
free throw no good.
There.
For Southview coming back into this basketball game is Abrion Wright. Free throw around rim, and it went in. Hawthorne makes it a 3-possession game, 39-32. On the other end, driving in, putting it up, no good. And we're going to get a whistle and a jump ball. Hawthorne with the free throw has 3 points. Possession arrow in favor of Southview here. Longfellow. They'll inbound up by 7. Hawthorne trying to pass it, but knocking it back to him was Moore. Now they'll get it ahead. Cross-court pass for Brown, and Brown tried to dribble, but it went right off his foot. Southview basketball down 39-32, 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this contest. Nehemiah Gardner has the basketball. Gardner puts it up off the rim, but he's going to shoot 2. Gardner is going to shoot 2. Free throw is good. So Gardner has 13. Second toss, good. He's got 14.
Clutch.
39-34. Zion Moore knocked it out of bounds. A little bit about Zion. Favorite subject is math. Mrs. Engel, favorite teacher. Coach Hopewell is his favorite coach. Favorite food is pizza. And his favorite sport, he has football/basketball. We've got a timeout on the court. Timeout with 2:06 remaining. And this contest gets closer and closer. It's now 39-34. Longfellow still with that 5-point lead, Joe, with 2:04 to go. And it gives us another opportunity to tell you about Operation Share the Warmth. Supporting and serving all over Lorain County. It's free warm clothing for all children. You can learn more. Download an application packet at LorainSchools.org/Operation Share. Return completed applications ASAP. Operation Share the Warmth. Operation Share the Warmth is a federally funded program through an agreement between the Lorain County Commissioners, Lorain County Department of Job and Family Services, and Lorain City Schools. Wasaki with the basketball. Wasaki gets it to Hawthorne. Hawthorne gets it ahead with the basketball. William Jones, left side three ball. It's up. It's no good. And on the rebound comes Southview. We're going to get a tie up in the jump ball. The arrow in favor of Southview. Stops the clock momentarily with 1:52 to go. Leonard McCall back in for 5 points for Longfellow. They get it into the forecourt. Wraparound pass for Abrion Wright, and he is going to be fouled hard. And we've got a young man who went into the wall hard, and let's see. I think there's a young man is injured here, taking his time to get up. Hopefully he'll be okay. Taking that hard spill into the wall was William Jones, but he looks to be okay. Now, I don't think Southview's in the 1-and-1. They're going to inbound. Minute 47 to go in the game. Southview down 5. Critical possession here with the ball underneath their basket. Long outlet. They get it out here to Zion Moore. Moore on the drive. Moore. Bounce pass through the hand of the intended receiver. Out of bounds. Try to get it to Jazir Cannon. It will be Longfellow basketball. Wasaki in the backcourt. Lobbing it. Gets it ahead to McCall. McCall all the way to the basket. Laid it up. Yes, and a foul. McCall was 7 and looked for 8.
Oh, that was huge.
41-34. Stops the clock with 1:34 to go. For Southview, Elijah Gonzalez is going to check back in. Gonzalez is in for Abrion Wright. So Leonard McCall has 7 points. He's at the line to try to complete a 3-point play. His team leads 41-34. Free throw, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Nehemiah Gardner. Gardner with the basketball. Gardner into the forecourt. Gets it ahead to Zion Moore. Back to Gardner inside the foul line. Put it up, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound, but then stolen away by McCall for Longfellow. He throws it away in the backcourt. They wrestle for it. We're going to get a jump ball with 1:14 to go, and it will be Longfellow basketball. And we're going to get a whistle, and inbounding the basketball is the Longfellow 8th graders here on their home court, up by 7. Just 1:14 to go. And the inbound comes to McCall. McCall in the backcourt, over the timeline. McCall double team, kicks it over. He got it to Demetrius Hawthorne. Wasaki for 3, missed it. That gives life to Southview. They're down by 7, but there's under a minute to go in the game. Zion Moore with it into the lane, put it up, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with Southview. .52.5 seconds to go in the game. Inbounding the basketball is going to be Nehemiah Gardner, but first substitution coming in for Longfellow. Back into the basketball game is Kazan Brown. Wasaki comes out. And they're going to inbound it. And they get it back up top. With the basketball is Elijah Gonzalez. Got it to Gardner. Gardner in the lane. Gardner put it up, missed it. Out of bounds to who? Stays with Southview. with 39 seconds. Joe, how many shots from point-blank range does Southview had close that just won't fall?
Yeah, they need a bucket because times are running out here.
Yeah, it is. Inbounding, Nehemiah Gardner. Gardner looks, gets it up top. 3 ball, Zion Moore missed it, rebound, run down by Brown. Brown in the backcourt, half a minute to go. Got it to McCall. McCall on the dribble. McCall put it up and in.
That could be it.
McCall with that good, strong left hand. 43-34, under 20 seconds to go. 3 ball, Gardner, they need a lot in a hurry, missed it. Rebound Brown, the 12 seconds. And Brown's going to dribble into the forecourt. Are they going to foul him?
No.
Doesn't look like it. And Brown should be able to dribble out the clock. 5 seconds, 4, and that's going to just about do it as they dribble out the clock. And the Longfellow 8th graders with a win of 43-34 as they defeat their rivals from Southview. Nice game by both teams. Scoring by quarters, Longfellow led after one 9-6. They led at halftime 17-11. A lot of scoring in the second half, 26-23 for Longfellow. And after 3 quarters, it was 31-23 Longfellow, and they win it 43-34. Individually, for Longfellow, it was Rudolph with 2, Brown had 10, Wasaki with 8, Jones with 2, McCall had 9, Hawthorne 3, and Smalls Jr. with 9. For the Southview 8th grade team, Lamardo had 8, Gardner with 14, Zion Moore had 4, Jazir Cannon with 2, Elijah Gonzalez with 2, Abrion Wright with 4. Joe, any final thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it was a very entertaining contest, and there's a split today. Longfellow wins the 8th grade, and Southview wins the 7th grade. So, yeah, it was very entertaining basketball.
All right.
And I'm glad the young man had a chance to fill out their bio, so we learn a little bit about them.
It was nice to hear about them.
That'll about do it, though, for today. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe, and you'll get notifications. We're approaching 3 million views.
All right, Joe, always enjoy watching it. Thanks for having me out here. Middle school basketball from Longfellow. And again, Longfellow wins it by a score of 43-34. For Joe Bach, this is Rob Polinsky reminding you, you've been watching 8th grade boys basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorraine City Schools Television. Have a good night.